The moment Jumanji came into my ears, I perked up. I have such a tremendous amount of love and reverence for the original movie. I loved it like the world loved it.
I don't think you could have been a child in that time period or a young adult and not be a fan. I mean, that was Robin Williams at his greatest.
Just give me the dice and you can go home.
When they first heard we were making Jumanji, it was, don't do it, leave it alone. And then the other half was like, okay, let's see what you could do.
Stay calm.
I'm calm. Piece of cake.
I loved the original Jumanji and the book that it's based on. We didn't want to redo what they had done. Instead, we were trying to take the game and continue that story in this whole new way.
In the original 1995 classic Jumanji with Robin Williams, you see the kid, Alan Parrish, go into the game. He gets sucked in, and then basically cut to 25 years later, he bursts out of the game, and he's a full-grown man who's insane and wild and has survived all these years inside the jungles of Jumanji. But you never get to see the jungles of Jumanji. Here we are, 2017, we got the tools, and we were able to do some things that kind of takes the whole franchise to the next level.
What's important to me was making sure that there was moments along the way where we are reminding the audience of Alan Parrish.
Who's this? Who's Alan Parrish?
He's the guy who built this place.
Wait, you mean other people have been stuck here too?
In no way, shape, or form did we try to recreate this world and turn the movie into something else. We literally just continue what was already there.
We have these giant statues that are the pieces from the board game.
The treehouse, the rhino, those are like little nods and winks just of throwing reference to the yesteryear when Robin Williams did the original Jumanji.
What's the deal with you and this guy?
He's a hunter. He kills things, that's what he does. And right now, he wants to hunt me and kill me, okay?
Why you?
Why me? I don't know. Everything about me he finds offensive. You think it'd be a waste of his time.
The legacy behind Robin Williams is an amazing one.
I'm gonna make some tea.
We wanted to make a movie where we show the love to Robin and that character.
Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
The other thing that was really important, I feel, was to make sure that the spirit of Jumanji, the spirit of wonderment and the spirit of overcoming fears and the spirit of discovering who you are and all these wonderful things flowed through this version of Jumanji.
I've got it. Colonel Mustard in the library with a wrench. Clue.
I love the movie so much because it has a special place in my childhood. I remember seeing it and it was one of the first big spectacle action adventure movies that I watched.
You just saw 3 monkeys go by on a motorcycle, didn't you?
Yes.
Good girl.
I just thought it was the coolest thing. I literally have the board game at home.
This game has this mystical power to find people who need it and put them on an adventure that will teach them something that they need to learn.
So years and years later, 25 plus years later, that the story then takes place. Does it stay as a board game or does it evolve?
And incorporating that into a video game, we just felt helped modernize it to fit this generation's needs.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What just happened to her?
Is she dead? These little tattoos on her arms, it's our life count.
Are you saying that we can actually die in here?
I think that was genius. It works, and as crazy of an idea it is, it's also grounded. You know, these kids are now the avatars, and the avatars are the movie stars that you know and love.
I don't like that. I'm done.
It's just the roll of the dice.
To be a part of this film, it was an honor.
The original Jumanji means a lot to all of us. We were very focused on honoring that legacy.
This time around, the version is through a video game, and down the road with some other actors, I hope it's us, it'll be played in some other form.
Well done, intrepid adventurers.
Any last words? Jumanji.
Jumanji!